All right, welcome to another episode of the Cantina Club. And on this episode, we're going to be having a discussion with the Borgullet. I haven't seen the Borgullet in a while. He's been in hibernation. I've been taking care of him, feeding him, once every 3 years like we need to. And he is now ready to go. I woke him up earlier. We've got all kinds of questions for him about the upcoming Episode 9 Star Wars film coming up in December of this year. Still a long way off, but Borgullet knows the truth. Come back and find it.
Ask the Borgullet. Ask the Borgullet. Ask the Borgullet.
Borgullet,
Ask the Borgullet.
you know the truth.
Lies! Lies, deception.
Love this music.
Borgullet,
Lies, deception.
Borgullet, and feed your thoughts. Every day.
Don't care. We're just gonna
You're seeking to Ewok rescue, in case you don't remember.
All right, so here we're going to just jump into a discussion with our good pal, the Borgullet, who is actually, belongs to me because they're very, very, popular on Corellia. So they're
household pet.
Yeah, they're kind of like I know on Earth you guys have dogs and cats.
Right,
We have
sure.
Borgullets. So
Dog.
whatever you call those things.
Ewok's disguised as dog.
Lies!
So anyway, we're gonna jump into some questions, have a little bit of discussion around some of our questions as well, just talking about some of our expectations. And but first, before we jump into our first questions, I want to go around the horn here and get your take on what's your expectation level for Episode 9. Gundark, let me start with you.
Oh gosh. I don't know how to answer that really. I'm torn. I mean, The Last Jedi had such a negative impact on me that I'm afraid, I guess. I have great trepidation about this, but I want to see it. I mean, I feel a kind of excitement to see it.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of things that I hope to see in it, but I'm really worried, and it's still feeling kind of down.
Pretty apprehensive.
Because of disappointment from the last
Right.
film.
Are we not
Okay. All right, Greedo.
still friends?
Yeah, pretty much the same. Yeah, I'm not excited at all, but I'm going to try to keep an open mind. And my major trepidation is J.J. Abrams, because I've never seen the guy conclude anything. He's just a starter, and in the last 10 or 15 years, it seems like all he's done is take other people's ideas and recycle them. He's the hitter they call in, to please the crowd. And I think we're in a bit of a hole here where I don't know how he's going to please the crowd and get back to whatever ideas he originally had, if he had any, because I've never seen him. He's a master of setting up these questions and never answering them. And we're at the end. We're hitting the wall here. So is he just going to leave us with more questions and or is it going to be the same thing we've seen over and over again, which is what I'm afraid of. And so that's my major trepidation is J.J. Abrams, and will he be able to pull off a conclusion for once? Because I just don't know. And I felt like The Force Awakens felt like Star Wars, except for certain parts, like the what was the creature with the Trillion Massacre creature?
The what?
Bug bladder beast.
Bug bladder beast that Han Solo was transporting that got loose.
Oh,
Raptor.
one of those things.
Whatever those things are called.
Did you just say Raptors?
Yeah, you're transporting Raptors or whatever. Yeah. From the moment that starts, I feel like it's not Star Wars for a while there, like it's something else. It's more Marvel or something. And then I thought The Last Jedi really jumped the cliff into many, many Marvel moments that didn't feel like Star Wars. And so I just want to see a movie that gets me back that feeling, but I don't like the direction they're going. It's feeling more and more disconnected from that feel. And I don't know how they get that back and answer all the questions and still do something new. So it's just in sort of an impossible order at this point. So but that's my trepidation. Is I don't feel like I'm waiting on a Star Wars movie. I feel like I'm waiting on some kind of hybrid that I'm not going to recognize. So hope I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, I have to agree with both of you to a large extent because of the my own disappointment in The Last Jedi. I'm coming into this with the least excitement level I've ever had for a new Star Wars movie coming out. I'm really, I'd be going too far if I said I don't care, because I do. I want to see how it ends, and I'll be there opening night, the whole bit. But I'm just, my anticipation level, my excitement was like, I'm really not. It's almost like I feel like I'm going to see a Marvel movie, and I hope I'm not.
Yeah.
Because like everybody right now is all about Avengers Endgame. I'm like, yeah, I'll probably see it sometime within the first month or so.
Right.
Like the last, I like them, but they're not.
But I'm not on the edge of my seat to see what happens.
But my mental state for Star Wars has gotten to that point. I'm just kind of like, again, I'll see it opening night, but I'm like, it is what it is. At this point,
I don't know if I will see it opening night, because I still have an axe to grind where I feel like the only voice I have is at the box office, and because I have contributed to every single Star Wars movie at the box office without fail, until Solo, and I still went and saw it a few times in the theater, but I didn't go on opening weekend because I just wanted to be one of the ones that abstained for once. It isn't going to be just a sheep lining up going, "Oh my God, it's so great," without even knowing what it is. Because The Last Jedi, that's how we went to Celebration. They worked us into a fervor. And it was nothing like what I wanted, and to an extreme level, to where I wished I wasn't in the theater seeing it. So I'm just not blindly necessarily going to line up and go see something again. I do want this movie not to fail, but if it's great, I want it to succeed. But I don't know. I'm just not going to take it on blind faith and show up.
I will blindly line up and go. I will be there on opening night.
Same here. I definitely am.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to resist, but you guys knew how hard it was for me not to go see Solo on opening. I went to see Avengers: Infinity War instead. So,
that says it all.
It took me like 3 weeks to go to Avengers.
A movie I really couldn't care less about, but I was like, oh,
same here. I'm like, whatever.
It's all right. But
I think I'm in the middle of, I know this is off topic, but I think I'm just suffering from superhero fatigue.
Oh no, big time. CGI for sure too.
I'm just kind of ready for them to wrap it up, I think, for a while. I'm sure they're probably not going to. I know they're just going to start, and that being said, I'm not going there and going, oh, I hate these movies. I saw Captain Marvel. I enjoyed it. It wasn't a greatest movie I've ever seen, but it wasn't terrible either. So I enjoy the movies, but I haven't
seen it.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, so let's jump into a question here. Hold on a second. Wake up. Wake up. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay. All right, he's awake.
Are there any unfortunate side effects?
One tends to lose one's mind,
Right.
But beyond that, nothing really important.
Okay.
I heard you shake it off within a sequence or two.
Who wants to ask the first question to our illustrious Borgullet?
The unfortunate side effect is that one tends
to
lose one's
I
mind.
think I may lose my mind on this one. From the very beginning, I'm going to go for a heavy hitter question, Borgullet.
Okay.
With the loss of Carrie Fisher, the passing of Carrie Fisher, everyone was wondering how they're going to wrap up the storyline for Princess Leia in Episode 9. And there was talk about hiring another actress, talk about doing CGI. And J.J. Abrams recently revealed that he had unused footage from Force Awakens that he could use in Episode 9. So I'm thinking about how will Princess Leia's story conclude? I want to know if and is this another Borgullet? Maybe to the two of them, I can question them. Maybe the two will be able to keep me from losing my mind. But I want to know if Princess Leia is going to die in this film.
Okay, so, all right, Borgullet. Yep, nope, wake back up. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, buddy, it's okay. He's been hibernating for a long time. He's just kind of, that like when you first wake up from a nap, you're just kind of groggy, you don't really know what's going on. He's kind of like that right now. But he'll be all right. Okay, so, Borgullet. Will Princess Leia die in this film? Don't count on it.
Oh, Oh wow! So maybe
I'm glad that
The
Gundark.
character goes
I'm
up.
glad Gundark takes his word as gospel.
I
I'm like, yes, you
I'm
did.
relieved, Borgullet. I'm relieved. I'm kind of hoping that Princess Leia will be part of helping establish the New Order, and with Rey, with the Jedi. I don't know how that would work, but I want to see her go forward as part of whatever's going to come after the fall of.
Right. No, I would love to see them kind of do it that way. Just
Yeah.
because Carrie Fisher passed away doesn't necessarily mean that
Yeah.
Princess Leia has to die in the films. So, okay.
That would be so weird, though. And I feel like you got to give the fans the moment that that you kind of, the gotcha moment from Last Jedi, where no, she's dead, no, she's not. You got to give them the real moment, I think. And
Maybe.
but they could use that scene where Maz Kanata hands the saber to Leia, to General Leia. They could
Yeah.
use that at the end or something.
True.
To imply something. But yeah, okay.
Okay. All
So
right.
she won't die. She lives
so
forever.
she's,
And that's a trick question, because she could be a Force ghost.
Borgullet. We know
Oh.
the truth.
Is death death? Is death death in
But
Star
you have
Wars
to be
when you're a
dead to be
Jedi?
a Force ghost.
Not necessarily. I mean,
Mm,
you transmute into another, into pure energy. Yoda said, "Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter." So what is life? I think the luminous beings are just as alive as the crude matter beings.
okay, but in the corporeal sense, she will die. She will. She will probably. She would have to die to become a Force ghost.
All right, Carillion
In the
lawyer.
corporeal sense. Okay. All right, Greedo, your turn. What's your question?
My question is.
No, Borgullet doesn't have all day.
Lies!
Um,
Oh, I'm sorry. He wanted me to say that. I'm sorry.
will the title of the film be revealed with the teaser trailer this coming Friday
At Celebration?
at Star Wars Celebration? Yes.
Okay. All right, Borgullet.
Borgullet.
Will the title of Episode 9 be revealed in the teaser trailer next week at Star Wars Celebration? You may rely on it.
Oh, Borgullet. I like how Borgullet snaps his tentacles to get the answer going. So
Right.
I can hear him. Like,
Yeah, you can just hear it
snapping
back
his
there,
tentacles.
right?
Yeah. Okay, and a follow-up question. Will the name of the movie be Skywalkers, as rumored?
Okay. Will the name, Borgullet, will the name of Episode 9 be Skywalkers? Yes.
Whoa.
Borgullet.
Well, he did not hesitate on that.
Oh my word.
Borgullet, will the name of the movie be Balance of the Force? This is the
Okay,
trip.
Borgullet.
I don't know if Borgullet's fully
Bye.
awake.
All right, we'll test him.
Borgullet.
Will the title of Episode 9 be, what is it, Balance of the Force?
Yeah.
Okay, will it be Balance of the Force? Don't count on it.
Oh,
He's
Borgullet.
awake. He's awake.
He is awake, and he is lucid.
Okay.
All right, so I've got a question. All right, Borgullet.
Borgullet.
Will we actually have a storyline in Episode 9 featuring the Knights of Ren?
Good question.
Wow. That
Whoa,
tentacle
what
was,
happened?
that tentacle was just whipping.
Borgullet.
Oh,
Excited about
don't
that
count on it. Don't count on it. Really? I want to see the Knights of Ren. Come on, man. All right, bummer.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, Borgullet.
He's gonna give me them, Borgullet. Will he give me an answer on that? No. He refuses.
Are we not still friends?
This is the last film, Borgullet.
Yes, I know, right? It's not like we're going to get it next film because it's not a next film. All right. Okay, Gundark, what do you got?
Okay, Borgullet. Will Supreme Leader Snoke return?
Borgullet, will
Borgullet.
Supreme Leader Snoke return in Episode 9?
Every day.
Outlook is good.
I think so too. I think I can agree with his answer.
Okay. Yeah.
You think he was a force? You think he was a force projection in the throne room?
Something, because that was a waste to just get rid of him the way that they
If he was
did.
a projection, he wouldn't have been cut in half.
Yeah.
Unless he did a projection of himself being cut in half.
But he could return even as a Force Ghost, couldn't he? Couldn't he return as a Force Ghost?
Well, he could, yeah.
No, the Sith can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't believe the Sith can do that. That would be
I forgot. Yeah, you're
that
right.
would be another taking a massive dump on the Star Wars mythology, in my opinion.
Okay, Greedo, don't underestimate the power of the dark side.
Yeah, I do though.
They can do what they want.
Yeah, they're just a murder cult, as far as I can tell. Just the anger murder cult. Like, kill this, and your training will be complete. No, kill this, kill him, kill them. Your training is complete. Your training is never freaking complete.
Nope, you just got to keep killing.
Yeah, the power to defy death has only been found by one, but killing, his power is mastered by many. It's like they never met anyone they didn't want to kill. All right, I got a question. Borgullet. Will Ben Solo turn back to the light?
All right. So in episode 9, Borgullet, will Ben Solo turn back to the light?
For more than a few seconds.
Without a doubt.
Boy, he was instantaneous on that one.
Wow,
He was. Yeah. Some of these things he just seems to know really quickly, So I have a feeling. I think I saw him on his phone earlier. I think he was talking to JJ.
I think he just saw Return of the Jedi and he's like, yeah, it's happening.
Yeah. I mean, so far there hasn't been a whole lot different than the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Anyway, Corellian, do you have a question for Borgullet?
Yes.
I mean, you can ask him at any time, but he has been sleeping a lot lately.
All right, so Borgullet.
Borgullet.
This one's may upset some sensibilities around here, but will the Millennium Falcon be destroyed in episode 9?
Please. Borgullet, no.
Signs point to yes.
Borgullet, no.
It's not the Borgullet's fault.
What?
He just tells you the difference between lies and truth.
Oh, I'm not so sure it isn't the Borgullet's fault. If the Millennium Falcon is destroyed, I know where to find the Borgullet. I mean,
I know where to find the Borgullet.
Borgullet better be rethinking his answer on that one.
So Borgullet's going to learn to lie. In other words, just for his own benefit.
Oh.
Speak truth to power, Borgullet. Speak truth to power.
Knows the truth.
But does he tell the truth?
He doesn't tell the truth. Oh my
Does
God.
he
Only pray.
tell it?
Why does he?
Tell it?
Jen, he doesn't tell it, Jen.
Did you come here to kill me?
Die, Borgullet, die.
I will go.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. Gundark.
Okay, I'm still trying to recover my mind from that last one.
The destruction of the Millennium Falcon.
Oh God. Okay, I got one related to Greedo's question.
That's too much like Star Trek for me. They destroy the Enterprise in every single movie.
Every show, yeah.
Every movie. Well, okay. If Borgullet said that Ben Solo would be redeemed, most likely, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then will Ben Solo / Kylo Ren die in this film?
Oh. Okay. So kind of a la Vader's redemption, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Borgullet, will Ben Solo be redeemed in episode 9?
I mean die.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, we already asked if he'd be redeemed. I'm sorry. Okay. So will Ben Solo die in episode 9? He's thinking about it. My reply is no.
Oh.
What?
Wow. So he's going to be redeemed and
He's
not
going to live happily ever after. He'll be in prison.
No, Borgullet, no.
He'll be in space prison. He'll be in space prison.
Oh, we're racking up points against Borgullet here. You better
Gundark,
hide
release
him.
your anger.
You better hide him well, Corellian.
Borgullet is unarmed.
Exactly. Borgullet is peaceful.
Take your Jedi weapon. Strike Borgullet down with it.
With your hatred.
And your journey.
Would
Ben
be
Solo
complete.
has to die. He killed his father. He has to die. There has to be some payment for that. He
Are
better
you?
die, or
But
Borgullet
again,
might end up dying in his place.
you're not asking for Borgullet's opinion, Gundark. You're asking for facts. This is not his opinion. It is not his fault.
This
It's
is
like
all
reading the
about-
paper. It's like reading the paper and then going and attacking the editor.
Exactly.
You know, it's
You know,
just like just reporting
Gundark-
what happened.
I'm not
Greedo,
sure.
Greedo. Gundark is all about killing the messenger here.
Yes, okay. I am too, but for different reasons.
Come here.
I'm just more of a dog person.
I gotta have somebody to blame.
Man. All right.
Much to be left.
I have a question. Borgullet, will Rey and Ben Solo end up together?
No! How could you ask that question?
Because I'm a effing Reylo. I love
Oh
Reylo.
my
You are
yeah,
not-
Graylo.
We do
I
not
put my Reylo panties on
We
and I go on the
do-
internet and I read Reylo fan fiction for 8 hours at a time.
Wow. All right.
Oh.
Borgullet. This is a
Borgullet.
big one. You need to be ready for this.
Please, Borgullet, I will join the pitchfork crew against you if you answer this the wrong way.
The end of you, Borgullet. You better answer correctly.
All right. Okay, Borgullet has requested silence so that he can think about this. Borgullet, will Kylo Ren and Rey become a thing?
A thing.
And live on Reddit forevermore.
A thing.
Very doubtful.
Thank you, Borgullet.
Okay. Maybe we don't.
Borgullet!
Hey, good job, Borgullet.
Good job.
We don't have to kill
You
him.
marry my daughter now, Borgullet.
I came close to losing my mind on that one. I can't believe that Greedo went there. Oh my god.
What do you mean that's where they're going with this stuff?
Oh,
Did you
wow.
see the last movie? That's what the whole
Yes,
thing was
but
about.
I just can't. I blocked it out.
They threw Luke Skywalker in the garbage compactor just for the outside chance that Ben Solo and Rey would end up together, so that people could stomach it. That was the whole point. That was the whole point. Of the
You people.
People.
You people.
What did I say?
He said, just like you people can stomach it.
Okay. Who am I talking to? I don't know.
I don't know.
People out there.
You're losing your mind.
Hey, Borgullet, is Greedo talking about us? My sources say yes.
No, I'm talking about whoever's out there that made this happen. All right, whose turn? That was my question.
Oh,
That was
I
like a
think
nuclear bomb.
Carillion said-
Carillion.
All right, I've got a bit of
Save
a
us.
personal question this time.
Oh.
Borgullet,
Borgullet.
will my faith in the sequel trilogy be restored with Episode 9? Yes. Very nice. Okay, very good.
That sounds just
Very
like you, though.
Well.
Distracted by the latest pretty thing to come along.
Where's your blaster?
It's more a
Carillion?
commentary
I
on
don't know.
Carillion than it is
Where's your
anything else.
blaster?
Traitor!
Traitor! There's a reason I'm a traitor.
You have a short attention span and you're a traitor. Take him away.
Take him away. All right, so what do we got, Gundark? You got a question?
Okay, speaking of traitors, I want to know what will happen to Finn, and I sure hope Finn gets a better storyline in this final film.
Where's the question?
He's such a wonderful character.
There's no question here.
The question is, will he die? I want to know if he will die in this film.
Oh, okay. All right, Borgullet, we got
Borgullet.
another life or death question here.
No, Finn won't die.
Gundark wants to know,
No.
will Finn
No.
will Finn die in Episode 9? Outlook not so good, so he will live.
Because
He will
Rose will hit him with a golf cart or tase him right when he's about to die and save his life. He's gonna have a restraining order against her just to do anything heroic.
I want him to have more of a role in taking down the First Order in this next film.
I agree. I think it would be good for his
More of
character.
a role doing anything would be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
The only thing they set him up for with this last one was maybe to go his own way with the whole join stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe he, does comes up with some other group that's anti-political or something. I don't know, but that doesn't really make sense with the rest of his story.
It has to have something to do with the stormtroopers of the First Order, I feel.
Yeah.
You know, because that's his background. If they could go
Right.
back to his background, I want to know.
I
more
have a
about
Finn
that,
question for Borgullet.
Okay.
Is Finn related to Lando Calrissian?
Okay.
And am I racist for asking?
Oh, you stole my thing. I was just about to say. Has a racist question. Is Finn related to Lando Calrissian? Come on,
Borgullet.
Borgullet. What's that? Oh, my reply is no.
Oh, good.
Okay, all right.
That would
So
be
there's more than one black family in space.
Yeah, that would be pretty ridiculous. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I have a question. Oh, yes. Borgullet.
Borgullet.
I'm trying to figure out how to best put that. I'm just going to go for it all. Will Rose die in episode 9?
How dare you ask that question? Misogynist!
Notice there was no outrage that time. Okay.
Racist! Misogynist!
All right, it is certain.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
So
No.
That
Borgullet is wrong.
That is not politically correct, Borgullet.
Okay, all right, hold on. Time out. Okay, Gundar. We need to talk. You know,
I'm not talking
Borgullet.
to you, Carillon. I'm talking to the Borgullet.
I know you're talking about. You're talking to my friend, and I'm going to stand.
You just happen to be in the line of sight between her and the Borgullet, so it looks like she's talking to you.
See, the Borgullet is being nice enough to give us this time.
Oh.
Give us an eye into the future, and you are just slamming him mercilessly. So you need to back off these steps. All right. All right. So let's all settle down and get back to some questions. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Poor Borgullet.
Hold on a second. Hold on. He wants some coffee. Hold on. Okay. All right. He's better. He's better now.
Feed him a pilot, and he'll be fine.
Yes. A pilot? A pilot?
A pilot?
I'm the pilot. All right. Brian's favorite line of dialogue in all Star Wars.
So significant.
Right. Yeah.
Significant.
All right. So, Gundark.
Character development.
I have another live or die question.
Okay.
We know already that Lando Calrissian will appear in this film. So I want to know if he dies or if he survives.
Ah, okay. Very serious.
We all know the answer to this.
Will Lando Calrissian die in episode 9?
Borgullet.
Oh, reply hazy. Try again.
He doesn't like me now.
Yeah. Borgullet. Let's focus now.
Borgullet.
Will Lando Calrissian die in episode 9? As I see it, yes.
All right.
Oh.
Let's just destroy all the originals.
So Leia will live, and Lando.
All right.
will die.
Oh, I want both Leia and Lando to live. Oh.
It'd be
Well,
funny
well-
if Lando and Leia ended up together, wouldn't it? That'd be unexpected.
Oh, that would be.
I mean,
cool.
they can't do that because it's limited. But if she was still alive, that would be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Not that everybody has to end up together, but it would be different.
Yeah.
I always wondered if Han and her were separated for these years, like that's sort of where I almost expected Lando to be in the picture there, but they didn't have him around.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know, Borgullet. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Borgullet, will C-3PO and R2-D2 survive the movie? Or will they be scrapped finally?
Wow.
My word, that's a big one, Borgullet. Oh.
I almost can't ask that question. Okay.
You better get used to the idea. It's a very,
All right,
very real
Borgullet.
possibility.
Borgullet. Borgullet.
Come on, man. You got to come through for me on this one.
Are they on board the Falcon?
He already destroyed the
When the
Falcon.
Falcon blows up.
All right. Yeah, exactly. All right. Will C-3PO and R2-D2 end up as scrap metal at the end of this film? My sources say yes.
Oh,
No.
not R2.
No.
Maybe Lando's driving. The Falcon. And 3PO and R2 are on board with him.
Oh my God.
My soul has been ripped from my body.
It's your Borgullet.
Hey,
my God.
he knows the truth.
He's just screwing with us. He's just screwing with us.
Okay, Borgullet's more professional than that. All right.
Oh yeah, sure.
He doesn't have petty human feelings, to
why
bog
I
him
said
down.
Use one mind.
I do
Because
seem to
you're
remember
both-
someone saying, though, every day more lies.
Yes.
So, every day, more lies.
More lies.
Every day.
Every day. More lies. Okay. Oh man. All right. So my turn. All
How do
right.
we recover from that question?
Oof. All right. Borgullet.
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 Oh man.
Borgullet. Borgullet.
Will I'm gonna do another live or die. Will General Hux die in episode 9? It is certain.
Yes.
I mean, that has to happen.
But
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
Yeah.
I really do anticipate a storyline though where he turns on Kylo Ren and tries to take over the First Order. They just implied that in every movie.
Yeah.
And I could actually see him being the one to make a truce or something at the end.
Mhm.
Being like, kind of like the Japanese admiral that has to sign the armistice even though he doesn't want to, because even though he's a fanatic and everything,
I was
he,
about to
just
say
being
no,
totally
but-
destroyed, he might have to.
Go back and look at that speech again in The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
After you say that, there were tears
depends-
in
it
the man's eyes. And he
depends.
was dreaming of destroying planets.
It depends on how much time has passed between this last movie and the next one. If years have passed, he may be a different person being under the yoke of, Emperor Ren or whatever, Emperor Ren and Stimpy for so many years. It may break him down into it where he's desperate, to make alliances with other people that can get him some power back. But anyway, so he's gonna die according to Borgullet. That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
I just hope he's not a cartoon character anymore.
Yeah.
Such a good actor wasted in that last
Yeah, no kidding. All right, Gundark.
Okay, Borgullet. I think this one may already. The answer probably be yes. That everyone thinks is yes, but Borgullet may give me something different.
Because Borgullet knows the truth.
Yeah, sure. I want to know. I want to know whether Luke Skywalker will appear as a Force ghost in this film.
Okay, Borgullet. Will Luke Skywalker appear as a Force ghost in this film?
Without saying Borgullet.
Outlook not so good.
What?
Hmm.
Okay, well then in what form will Luke Skywalker appear, Borgullet? Because Luke Skywalker's got to be back again. I can't
Yes or no
say that.
questions, Gundark. Gundark, don't ask questions you can't handle the answers to. Seriously. You're just going to be traumatized by boy. And this is the side effect. One tends to lose one's mind.
Right, this is how it happens.
Just tell yourself you're the pilot. I am a pilot. I'm the pilot.
Exactly.
I'm the
Repeat after
pilot.
me. I'm the pilot. I'm the pilot.
You'll recover.
I'm the pilot. I'm the pilot.
All right, Greedo.
I was going to ask if Kylo Ren died in this one, but he said he lived. Would he be replaced with Hayden Christensen's Force Ghost at the end?
Wow.
In the last scene? That would be hilarious. But,
Oh, how did Luke has to be in this film? He has
so
to be.
not appearing in this film.
No.
Okay, first of all, the Borgullet didn't say Luke Skywalker wasn't going to be in the film.
Right. He just
He said he wasn't going to be a Force ghost.
Force ghost.
Force your ghost.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Let's see.
You're trying not to lose your mind.
Mhm.
Let's get the live and die questions out of the way. So will Poe Dameron live or die? Or will Poe Dameron die in this movie?
Okay. All right, Borgullet. Will Poe Dameron die in episode 9? Yes, definitely.
Oh.
I'm kind of not surprised by that. Oh.
All right, Borgullet. I got one. Borgullet. Will, at the beginning of episode 9, will we have more than a 5-year time jump?
Good question.
Outlook good.
So 6 years. 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5. 5.5.
5 years and 1 day after.
Like The Walking Dead.
Well, anything's better than what we had the first two movies. It's like everything happens over a weekend.
Yeah.
Episode 9, The Long Weekend.
A long weekend. More than 1 day.
Okay, Borgullet. I'll do another live or die. Will Rey die?
Okay. Borgullet, will Rey die in episode 9?
Disorder.
Yes.
Did you
I
mean
don't-
Ray or Ray Parks or Ray's Barbecue? I mean, what? Which Ray were you referring to?
Okay, Greedo, come on. Let's not insult the Borgullet.
Sugar Ray. Will Sugar Ray die in episode 9?
Yes, that's what I meant.
Greedo, actually both of you, you should both catch yourself lucky that you're out of tentacle range right now.
Exactly. Tentacle range.
You should count yourself lucky he's out of her blaster range.
Strong words from the Gundark.
Yuma.
Here, Borgullet. Oh.
Okay, since I'm rounding out these questions with the liver die, Chewbacca.
No.
Will we see the end of Chewbacca in this movie?
Borgullet.
Disorder.
Oh.
No.
Yes. Gundark is now goat.
I mean, can you imagine if all these people die like Borgullet's saying? Can you imagine the last shot of all the Force Ghosts? It's like
It's like
everybody. Like,
panorama.
they have to fan back.
Family
Like, a whole
photo.
planet full of Force Ghosts.
Graduation photo. Graduation class.
It's like this humongous crowd. There's like 3 people left alive looking at all the Force Ghosts. Like, what the hell?
All right, Borgullet, another very, very serious live or die. Will Chewbacca die in episode 9? Will we see the end of Chewbacca?
The furry end.
It is certain.
Oh.
Oh.
So the Falcon is gonna have Chewie land.
And Lando
And the droid.
and
the droid
and he's just gonna go straight down.
No. Oh.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Oh,
I guess we should have known the answer to that question when he answered the Falcon question. Oh,
yeah.
no.
Well, Leia will be all
They put on the Falcon.
with all the headstones of all the people she knew.
No.
All right, let me think. I have to come up with a question. If anybody else has a question, you can jump in. I'm trying to come up with one.
I do want to know if BB-8 will live.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Right.
Borgullet, will BB-8 live at the end of, will still be functioning at the end of episode 9? Don't count on it.
Oh God, all the droids are dropping.
Disorder.
Everybody dies.
Don't count on it. It could still happen though. Don't count on it.
Borgullet,
Count on
will Star Wars episode 9 be called The Red Wedding? And everybody dies. Oh man, okay.
I think I've got a question.
Okay.
There was so much controversy about the revelation of Rey's parents in The Last Jedi, and there are rumors that Kylo Ren lied to her, saying that her parents were just people who abandoned
Filthy
her.
junk traders.
Yeah, junk traders. Will her true parentage, a different parentage, be revealed in this final film?
Okay. Borgullet, will a different parentage be revealed for Rey's character in episode 9? Yeah, ask again later. He's not feeling you right now, Gundark.
Yeah, he doesn't want to listen to me.
All right, let me let me go ahead. I can calm him down. Okay. All right, Borgullet. Will Rey in episode 9 have it revealed that there's a different parentage than what we discussed in episode 8? My sources say no.
Oh.
Filthy junkers.
Wah, wah.
Drinking
Traders.
money.
Junk traders.
You're nothing.
Except to me. Borgullet already shipped the two of them.
Right.
Damn him.
No, he shot that down, didn't he? He said they wouldn't be together.
No, he told they would get together.
I don't know. Krillian.
You blocked it out.
What did Borgullet say
About what?
about the shipping of the Raylo ship? I thought he said they wouldn't end up together.
No, he said
Oh.
he did. He said that.
Ooh.
We're gonna have to rewind.
We are going to rewind because I don't
I thought he
recall.
said no, and he said no because I was very happy with the answer.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he said no.
Yeah, I think he said they wouldn't.
Gundark, you're tasting the bitter
That's so
grapes
weird.
over there.
Yeah,
The sourness of your overall experience.
Just the question, maybe. Maybe that's what got me. It's just even the question of it. Oh, okay. I don't know. My mind is gone.
I also want to know. There's rumors of this, and does Rey have a child in this movie? In episode 9, when we begin, is there a child already
That's
there?
what I'm saying. So she's had a child in the meantime.
The rumor I've heard is that she has a child. Yeah,
Wow, okay.
I don't know if it's an adopted kid or if it's her kid, but
Okay.
supposedly there's a child. Does Rey have a child in this movie?
Kind of like an apprentice.
No, like a child, like her child,
Her actual
Disorder.
offspring.
like that's her, like she's the mother.
Okay. All right, Borgullet. Does Rey have a child in episode 9?
Short round.
It is decidedly so.
Oh, wow.
Okay, then that leads to the next question. Borgullet, is Kylo Ren the father of Rey's?
Oh, what is it with you, Greedo? What the hell?
Why are you blaming me for the whole? Just blame me for the whole internet. The whole internet.
It's all Greedo's fault.
That's all I do all day is I just scrape the internet.
Wallow in the
And the
internet.
crazy stuff that people talk about. I leaked that, by the way. I leaked the whole script. That was me.
Yep,
I
that was
made all
you.
that up.
Oh.
All right, Borgullet.
Oh.
If in fact what you say is true, and I know it is, that Rey has a child in this film, is Kylo Ren the father? Very doubtful.
Ugh.
All right, so it's a mulatto child.
Yes.
Good. Oh, gosh.
So I have more questions. That's okay. Are Finn and Rey going to end up together?
Say again?
Are Finn and Rey going
Finn
to
and
end
Rey.
up as a couple?
Right. Okay, Borgullet. Will Finn and Rey end up as a couple at the end of episode 9? It is certain.
Oh.
Is Finn the father of Rey's child?
Borgullet. Is Finn the father of Rey's child? Yes, definitely.
Oh,
wow.
my word. What,
So I don't have to ask about Lando then, I guess.
I guess not.
Or Chewbacca, or there's a bunch of, even Luke, they were on an island together.
Oh,
Yep.
my God, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, well, there you go.
I mean, they had such a neat relationship, but Finn always seemed like he was in the friend zone to me, like he wasn't ever going to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know that I would think that she would end with anybody. I don't think she will have a romance that will end with her with someone at the end of the film.
I don't
But of
think
course,
she will either.
Borgullet says no because she's going to be dead, according to Borgullet.
I think we should just retitle Finn Sir Finn Mormont. Friend Zone, aka Friend Zone.
Their friend zone.
Yeah, okay. Well, hold on a second. What? Oh, the Borgullet is growing tired, he says.
I have one more question.
Are there any wrap-up questions because he's ready to go back to sleep?
Yeah, will there be a first order super weapon?
Okay. Oh, please no. Okay.
Hey, Borgullet.
All right, Borgullet. Come on. You gotta come through, buddy.
Starbase Killer Base, whatever, 3.
Okay. Will the First Order, Borgullet, will the First Order have another super weapon in Episode 9? It is decidedly so.
Oh.
Disorder.
I'm not surprised, Borgullet. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Oh,
And then
Disappointed, but I'm
for
not
that.
surprised.
I do want to know, will Finn turn some of the stormtroopers against the First Order?
See, that's what I'm hoping. Yeah.
will Finn turn some of the stormtroopers against the First Order?
Please, Borgullet.
Without a doubt.
Yes, finally. Finn might get a good storyline worthy of his character.
Did you just say that?
Borgullet, will we see Canto Bite in Episode
Oh my
9?
God, no! No!
My sources say yes.
The only excuse for that would be to find Lando Calrissian. If Lando Calrissian were
No,
there,
I
that's
think the
the
super
only
weapon
excuse.
and the Canto Bite were brought up together for the same reason. I think the super weapon will be tested on Canto Bite.
We can only hope.
That would be awesome.
We'll see the giant tsunami of death coming on the people.
Did you just say rat talk?
All right. Any final questions for Borgullet?
Yeah, will I like episode 9?
Okay.
Greedo
Greedo wants to know if he will like episode 9.
Oh, Borgullet.
Signs point to yes.
Disorder.
Wow, that's the
Wow,
most miraculous thing so far.
That's asking a
No,
lot.
Borgullet. I don't know.
All right, I'm going to ask, will Gundark like episode 9? My reply is no.
Oh, dear. Oh.
Judging by her reaction so far to all the questions,
Yeah, I haven't
I don't see
liked
how she
them.
could like it.
No.
I do have one more. Will the trailer, assuming the trailer is released on Friday, will the trailer get us more excited for the movie? Like, will it get us interested again in the movie?
Right.
You know, me specifically, but all of us. Will it?
Yeah, or Gullet, will the trailer, if it's released on Friday at Star Wars Celebration, will it get us more interested and more anxious for the new film? Ask again later. All right, okay, it's later.
Ask
Okay.
right.
All right, we're Gullet. Come on, focus, man. All right.
Gently stroke his tentacles.
Yeah.
Massage them.
Okay, that's better. He does purr. Okay. Will if the trailer's released on Friday, will it make us more excited for the film? Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Whether that excitement will be borne out, though, is a difference.
Yeah. Because we were excited for Last Jedi too.
Disorder. Disorder.
Yeah, I will say the teaser trailer for 8, I loved the music in it.
Yeah.
That was the main thing I liked. The music was amazing in it, but the scenes didn't really get me excited as far as I didn't like the Jedi must end thing and all that. I didn't. Yeah, that stuff didn't really. I liked Snoke and I liked the music, but the rest of it I was very leery of. I was getting a bad feeling from there on in.
Will Corellian like episode 9?
He already said it'll restore his faith.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it might tragically
So,
restore his
you
faith. He
two-
hates it, but he believes
So
it
you two
again.
are gonna love it, and I'm gonna hate it.
And you're gonna hate it. Yep.
Oh, Borgullet.
All right. Thank you, Borgullet. We appreciate your
I
time.
have one
Yeah,
final.
thank
I have
you.
one
Hold on. Okay, one absolute final question
from Greedo.
from Greedo. All right, what is that?
Borgullet, have you lied to us at any point today?
Okay, by nature, Borgullet does not lie, but I will ask you a question anyway.
All right.
Borgullet, Greedo wants to know: have you lied to us at any point today? Signs point to no.
Okay. Borgullet's sticking by his story
Nope.
with all those
Let
sucker
it be
tips.
written.
He can really stick to his story.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Now, yeah, you can go to sleep now. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Here you go. Here's a treat. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right. There you go.
Borgullet.
Can you return Gundark's mind at some point,
Please,
please, when you're done with it?
please.
So we'll have to compile all those answers,
Mm-hmm.
all those questions and answers. Go back and watch, and just put it maybe in our comments or in the description under the video, so that we can have an actual running track for the Borgullet. And I'm sure we'll think of some more questions. We kind of went way more in. This was fun, so we went more into depth
Mm-hmm.
than we probably intended to. But
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, I'm sure that we're going to have plenty more to talk about moving forward especially after Celebration, when we see what we hope to be the teaser trailer, get the title, hear what the panel has to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure we'll have a wrap up after Celebration to kind of talk about what the panel said and things like that going forward. So until then, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time.
Borgullet.
Hitting stop now.
Hey.
I forgot to ask the Borgullet if Harrison Ford would be in it. That was one of my main questions. I totally forgot it.
Borgullet can free your thoughts. Every day, more lies. The unfortunate side effect is that one tends to lose one's mind.